wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter, the light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter, the light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter, the light will shine. dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. just a stone. I'm looking inward.
I think the sound is muted.
Voice meter.
There we go.
Yeah. Hi, welcome to Nerds with Dice. Welcome back. I had myself muted through voice meter. That's fine. It's fine. We're here. And we are playing Sarah Dawson's 10,000 Worlds, a game where we will eventually be switching systems as our characters do some world hopping. For now, they are trying to solve the first mysteries of Redmond using the Bubblegumshoe system. And I decided while we play each different system, we'd be supporting and shouting out a charity. So while we play Bubblegumshoe, we are shouting out First Nations Development Institute and would like to ask you to check them out and join us in supporting them. You can find the link in the chat. They do some very good work. We have somebody joining us for the first time this week. Michi, why don't you start with introducing yourself and tell us who you're playing tonight?
So hi, I'm Michi. You can find me on Twitter at Michisaurus. Tonight I'm going to be playing Abigail Dumas, who, to no one's surprise, is small and likes to punch things.
Fiona, who are you? Who are you playing tonight?
I am going to be playing Harper. Harper is a grease monkey who is aiming to become a stuntman in Hollywood. A little bit of a conspiracy theorist we've learned in the past couple episodes, and is currently driving our intrepid group around in a borrowed Jeep from his prepper coworker, Natasha. Well, prepper light, let's say.
Rain, who are you and who are you playing tonight?
I am Rain Hayes, and I am playing Maya Valentino, who is clone number 2. No, I'm kidding. Is a very upset gearhead because her car isn't working, and she's had a bad day, and people keep talking about Men in Black, and now they're chasing them. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And Vulgar Magic, who are you and who are you playing tonight?
It's at Vulgar Magic here playing Jared, who has gone from very concerned about the trees to super concerned about his future chances at becoming the first man on Mars if he gets abducted and flashied by the Men in Black. I don't think missing my teenage years is going to be good on my resume.
Yeah, so the last couple weeks have been interesting for our characters. Last couple sessions have happened in a 2-day span. Friday night, in which Jared and our guest Wolford playing Casey went and investigated several things surrounding the mystery of the missing Sarah Dawson. In doing so, they discovered the... I love that. That's great. We also have... And they found some blackmail that Sarah was using against the coach and the star quarterback, as well as the fact that she was looking into the possible murder of Cynthia Crenshaw. And they discovered possible evidence of the local cryptid, the Bay Rat, and that the trees, something's wrong with them. They seem to be hollow, and they definitely seen a door. After they followed a lead, they got chased around by a mysterious figure in case he went missing. Jared got pulled in for questioning, but everybody's been spreading a rumor that Jared got arrested. And they discovered a load of cash that Sarah had sent a key to Maya, and they went and investigated the community center, found the locker. There was a load of cash and a few other items. It's pretty shady cash, because nobody knows where... Everybody knows how Sarah got it, but nobody knows where the coach got 12 grand.
I mean, I assume that he's running these drugs. He's pumping in the athletes, by the way, just so everyone knows.
Then they set up a meeting to learn more from Natasha, coworker and friend, to Harper. And then they got chased around by the men in black, and eventually they did get away in a stolen van after sneaking into
Borrowed van.
borrowed van
Very important, very important.
borrowed van after sneaking into
Legally ambiguous van.
Harper's ex's house. They borrowed a van. They eventually met up with Natasha. Learned some information of questionable nature. Then they traded out the van for Natasha's Jeep at Natasha's budget bunker, basically.
I think we should call it Radio Shack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and her budget bunker was just one of them, like, metal steel sheds you can get between two hills, covered in makeshift camouflage and filled with some supplies. And the Jeep, the one good thing is the Jeep has lots of extra gas. They then chose to follow Millen, the star quarterback, because he raced off from the diner, which is why they're at the barrel. Well, which is why Maya, Harper, and Jared are at the barrel. Abigail, why are you at the barrel? The barrel is a bar outside of town. It's a little country establishment a couple miles out of town on a small country road, and it basically, on the outside anyways, looks like the bar from Roadhouse. It's kind of run down. There's lots of trucks and stuff out front, and some of the high schoolers, like Millen and his friends, like to go there because it's easier than the bars in town to sneak into.
So Abby, comes from the wrong side of the track. So that's exactly the reason she's here. Because it's easier to get into.
Okay.
And nobody asks too many questions.
Yeah, there's nobody watching the door. Getting in is easy. Getting alcohol's the hard part.
But adults are for.
Yeah, if you can convince them. Everybody else, we ended in the parking lot. So what's your plan for getting inside?
Well, nobody's watching the door. We can just walk in.
Yeah, you don't
We
see
could-
anybody watching the door.
We could try that.
Yeah, that works for me. I'm not sure about how everyone else would be suited for that.
Okay, we have a plan. Do the obvious thing.
I mean, I don't think Harper's ever been to a bar, so he's very much out of his depth.
Maya's probably been
Right.
to this bar at least a dozen times looking for her dad.
Yeah, Harper's dad would kill him. So he'll follow your lead, Maya.
I'll just walk in.
Oh, okay. Okay, yep. I guess we're going in.
Yeah, I'll just follow in straight.
Okay.
We are a settled group.
Well, it's not like you kicked the door in. You just opened it, right?
You follow in a couple other people who are gone in at the same time. It's busy, but not overcrowded or anything. There's plenty of room, but it is busy, so you kind of go unnoticed. It's pretty easy to go unnoticed. There's on one side of the bar, there's like a small stage where somebody that currently turns out some country covers. There's a couple of pool tables on the opposite end of that.
He's wearing a cowboy hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like half the people here are wearing cowboy hats.
Like Gatsby wanted to fit in.
In
You can't-
Massachusetts, they're wearing cowboy hats.
Farmers like to wear cowboy hats. As somebody
Okay.
in Wisconsin, sometimes you just see cowboy hats. that they-
Okay, I believe you.
Cowboy hats and big belt buckles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't make me get my hat.
Yeah. Here, this bar, most of the
Don't make
people,
me get my belt.
and that's exactly who they are. They're the farmers, the farmers' kids. Millen and his friends are playing pool in one corner. Most of the people are crowded around the bar. What's Abby doing?
Abby is probably just sitting, not like obviously near the pool table, but kind of sitting nearby with just a glass and a drink.
Okay.
It's not alcohol, but she's not going to tell anybody that.
Okay. What does Abby look like?
So she's about 5'1", 5'2", and she has kind of bright red hair, but she keeps it cut short and is usually wearing a hat of some sort. Tonight it's just a plain baseball cap. She's got, Doc Martens and otherwise just jeans, t-shirt.
Okay. So Maya, you walk in with Jared and Harper behind you. What do? Do you go right for Millen? You try to be more subtle than that?
Well, first thing I'm going to do is to make sure my dad's not there.
See, I
You're
have
gonna
a
roll
coin
for it, aren't
somewhere.
you?
I'll flip a coin for it. No, he's not there.
Okay. Is there a dartboard near the pool table?
Yeah, there's like a dart machine.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go play darts.
Maya, what are you doing?
Getting
Where are you
closer so I
going?
can listen.
Does Maya have quarters? It's like 50 cents a.
Let me check on that.
I'm sorry, we've got inch-high stacks of hundreds, and we're teenagers.
Yeah,
I slap
yeah,
one
but
of
it
those
only takes
$100
quarters.
down on the table, and
How
I
many-
say,
How many
"Give me a
teenagers?
round."
How many teenagers you know carry cash?
I mean, when you have a duffel bag full of it, you definitely are carrying it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you
Right.
definitely could have slipped some out. You're gonna try to go up and get a round of beer.
Yeah, give me a round. I mean, I've had a rough day. I need alcohol. Actually, I'm already in trouble.
Okay.
It's time to really be let loose here because
Jer-
there's stuff in the trees. Okay.
Harper is like sweating in the corner. Just
I'm literally running from the feds, okay? Like literally I'm running from the federales.
Yeah, the bartender.
Can I please have an IPA, sir?
The bartender wants to just. Can I see an ID?
Sir, I think you'll see my face is my ID. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see ID, man.
Come on, my dude. All right, here's my ID. It's Benjamin Franklin. Let's look at that. Look at that. How about you give me an IPA and we don't talk about how much change I want back from that.
He looks around.
I've had a rough day, sir.
He looks around. Nobody else is paying attention.
Make it two.
He takes
Make it
the-
two. Make it
Takes
two.
the 100 off the counter
Mhm.
and puts 2 bottles on the.
Thank you, sir. I turn and walk away.
Yeah.
After he pops the caps, I turn and walk away from him. Thank you, sir. I chug one, and I walk over to them with holding the other one.
where't you gonna get coins for the dart?
Okay, I got distracted. It was just a whole situation over there. I got carded for ID. Who cards for ID?
Everybody, but
Oh my gosh.
What's
I-
the smallest denomination in the bag?
do we have the bag with us or did we leave it in the car? We took it with us.
I would take
Right.
it with
I
us.
took
Okay.
I brought it with us. It's got only evidence in it.
Fair enough.
You're just gonna dig through it in the bar, though.
No, I'm gonna.
No.
We've already looked at it. So what's
Okay,
the
yeah.
smallest denomination we saw?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably mostly hundreds,
Mm.
but there's probably like a roll of 10s or something. Like somebody broke 100, a couple hundreds down, and there's like a handful of 10s in there.
Okay, I'm gonna grab
Just reach
2
into my
10s.
bag and pull out some coins. I have preparedness, right? Like,
Yeah. I mean,
okay, boom. Do I have to spend a point for that?
No.
No.
If you have points.
Coins. Here you go. Here's some quarters. Play. I solved both of those problems. I got myself alcohol. I got you quarters. I'm gonna have a sit at the table, and I'm gonna really consider my life and the choices that I've made to get here.
Do we know why we were chasing Melon? He was following us, right?
Yeah, he
He peeled out of
definitely
the
appeared to be
restaurant.
following you.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Harper. Don't let him get started about trees.
Jared,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the TARDIS trees?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Got it.
Right?
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
Jared,
Well, what
Yes,
about the?
Maya?
But what about the
No.
other worlds?
What about the?
Just
Okay,
let's just kind of put this
the
on the
pictures,
back
right?
burner
They
until
the
we're
can't have
not
been
pictures.
faked.
surrounded
They
by
can't have been
drunkards.
faked. So
The camera
that's
did-
actually.
The camera was not
Okay,
faked.
I'm gonna walk over and play
I'm
darts.
with you now. I'm with you now. I'm sorry. We're on the same page now, Harper.
Okay, there we
I
go.
believe that we've got two connected things here.
All right, good.
We're working on two non-separate phenomena that are both otherworldly. And
Yep.
frankly, if it's going to be one of those things that gets covered up, is what I realized, because we literally just had the feds come to our door,
Yeah.
and I'm frightened. I'm very frightened.
I'm gonna walk back for a moment, like, say that a little louder so every drunk in the bar can hear you.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask Abby. You can hear this. Like, what does Abby think? You see some of your classmates come into the bar, and two of them start talking conspiracy theories, basically.
Abby is sitting there like, I don't know what kind of trees they've gotten a hold of, but it doesn't usually include hallucinations. I think you just got cut with something.
Oh my
So
god, I
do
think
you, before this drink, it was just. What are we gonna do? Like I'm concerned about this. I haven't
I mean, we got to figure out why Malin was following us. I mean, what if he's in cahoots with the Men in Black?
I gotta be honest with you, Harper. I think this is one of those times where we do that Breaking Bad thing where we wait for a van on the street and then we go in that van to a new life with new names and
We've
and
got a
new
Jeep.
identity.
We've got a Jeep
We
with
got
plenty of
people already.
gas.
What,
But you know
like,
what?
what are we getting
We-
from Natasha again?
But we
Remind
got
me.
we got to find Sarah though, and Casey.
And how is Crenshaw's death related to all this? This is another thing that, I think we need to really talk to this quarterback again. And I mean, actually give him a good talking to. You know what I mean? I mean,
Well,
if
fair.
we show up as 5 people and we're like, "Hey, you're going to answer questions," it doesn't matter if you're the start of the quarterback team, quarterback of the
But-
team.
5 people.
Once
There's
you-
only 3 of us. Where are the other 2 coming from?
Sorry, I'm still counting Casey and Sarah in the mix. Casey, oh my god, I don't know what happened to him. Did that guy with the hat get him? I still don't know how the guy with the hat fits in all of this.
Abigail's gonna move to a closer table, kind of not suspiciously.
I'm going to not suspiciously sneak closer to the crazy people.
Well, yeah, you gotta get up, refill your drink, and then you forget where you sit after a while. It's fine.
What's and Maya, you left, right? You went to go play darts,
Mhm.
basically. Is Gatsby with you?
Yes.
I love that nobody blinks about a raccoon in a bar.
I have probably been to this bar many times.
The raccoon is actually dressed like a kid.
Even more
Raccoon has a fake
questionable.
ID.
The raccoon has a better fake ID than me.
Well, listen. Got to talk to Malin, but
Mhm.
I think a big part of this seems to be that radio tower, telecommunicate, whatever that building was, with all the that was in the picture, right? Pull out the camera with the picture. Something, maybe the information we need is in this building.
So you think we should investigate this building that is now? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't have the right town lore for this information. I'm still new here. We you saying that this building is actually a different building, but it has the sign like it's been this building that it is in this picture the whole time. Am I following you?
Well, I think, and GM, correct me if I'm wrong, the telecommunications building, this is player statement here, one of them was a picture of military trucks coming into it.
Yes, that's what you
right?
got from Natasha.
That's what we got from Natasha. Okay, so it looks on the outside like a normal utility building, but it's surrounded in our Redmond, it's surrounded by fencing, right?
Yep.
And then in the picture we saw military vehicles. So back into Harper. What I'm saying is this camera tells me that there is something going on in this building. And if the FBI and the men in black and the cops are all in on it, that tells me that whatever's in this building is important.
For just a moment, when you went back to Harper, you went to little Garth.
Men in Black. Okay, all right.
Party
I'm down for
on.
checking. I'm down for checking this building out next. Then that's if you're ready for that, I'm ready for that. But
I
let's
mean,
grab. Let's talk to. We're meeting Milton.
Malin, you mean?
So you keep saying Millen's name, and
Millen?
him and
Hopefully he
his
shows up.
friends definitely notice you sitting there, and
Oh, good.
so all of a sudden, somebody like slams down a bottle on your table,
Boom.
and it's Millen, and then like two of his buddies like come over onto the other side of the table, and he's like,
I'm sorry, GM. This is the football player, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Got him.
I need you to give me that video. I know you have it. Coach
What
told me
video?
everything.
Who is he talking to? Is he talking to just to
both of
generally
you.
both of us?
Yeah.
I'll go with what Harper said. What video? Like, let's see what he says about that. He already knows that I know he has it. I just wanted to admit it to someone else.
Yeah. Coach told me everything.
Coach?
Did the coach tell you he promised me $3,000 for it? Which is true. Me and Casey were gonna get $3,000 for
I
this.
don't care what deal you made with the coach.
I do. I need that $3,000. Listen, buddy, I've stumbled onto something here that's even way out of your league, and I gotta tell you right now, your like attempt to rough me up here is like really something that I normally would just let slide, but it's really rubbing me the wrong way right now. So I need you to tell me everything you know about Cynthia Crenshaw and what's going on and why you're involved in all this shady shit in town right now. You want me to tell you here? Or you want to tell me outside? I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
And I'm just like, yeah. What he said.
What the hell do you think you know about Cynthia?
Well, I know that one of my good friend Sarah thought you did something to her, and then she disappeared, and found some information about you doing what we know you were doing with the coach, and maybe with your buddies back here behind me. Who knows? You guys juicing too?
I wanna point
Oh,
out,
I love it.
These guys look like offensive linemen. They don't need to. They're like,
Right,
both,
yeah.
like 6'5". They don't need to.
I'm playing this really tough to make sure they back down because I do not actually want to fight these guys.
Yeah, they just shake their heads at you and
Good. Just keep it natural. I drink the beer. Drinks from the beer.
Abigail's chair is like leaned back a little bit.
I have zero notice, so I feel like there's gonna never be a point where I'll actually notice that my friend is around. I'm just literally
does
waiting for
anybody
things to
have
happen.
Notice?
Nope. I don't.
Maya, do you have notice?
I have 1 point left, but yeah.
Oh my god, am I the most observant?
As long as you have a skill, then you have, like, then you'll have in general notice. So yeah, if you have notice, and Maya, actually, you do notice. 1 point's enough. You notice Abby, and for fun, Maya, you also notice the creepy figure in the hat that Jared keeps going on about in the bar. just in like. In
Oh
the
fuck!
crowd.
I'm sorry.
Can I get a good look at that creepy figure?
I mean, what kind of good look do you want?
I want to look at its face.
I want you to be able to sketch him later.
You're gonna have to get closer.
How do I want to do this?
Do you have sneak? Do you have any sneak left?
Well, let's see if I have any left. We were
You
kind
used
of burning
athleticism
through a
last
lot of
time.
it. Oh, I don't have any sneak.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Do,
so like not
however.
having sneak doesn't mean you can't roll to sneak. It just means that you're just rolling a d6.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll a d6
Okay.
to try and get closer. Four.
Hey.
Not bad.
Okay. Force enough. You get close enough to kind of get a look. The problem is his hat's always down, so you can't see his face. And
Would-
as you look closer, Maya, you're mostly sure that he doesn't have a face. And then when you really, really look, Maya, you see your face staring back at you.
Okay.
I figure that is twice
I
your
love this
size
game.
at least.
I'm going to make my way back. How many people are in the bar?
40 people or so. I mean, it's pretty decently busy in here.
Who's the biggest drunken looking one?
Let me think on that, and I'm gonna go back to everybody else for a moment.
Okay.
So Lynn's just like, look, I don't know why you and Sarah think y'all need to be poking around in everybody else's business, but I need you to give me that tape. Now, if Coach promised you $3,000, you can continue to hustle him. I don't care. I just need that video.
I look at Harper.
I look back.
Yeah.
What do you
I
want?
think
Do you
we're
want a
gonna
trade?
book it out of here.
What do you want? Do you want to trade? I got weed. I got booze. I can get you whatever you want.
Yep, just kind of mutters. No, they've got trees that give them hallucinations. They don't need your shit.
I wish I could have heard that.
Who are you?
Did we hear that?
If he turns and says, "Who are you?" I'm gonna definitely be like, "Evan." Just in time.
Just gonna like tip the baseball cap a little bit, lean back a little bit further.
Is there anybody in this bar that is actually 21?
Yeah. Most of the bars
Bartender.
are actually over 21.
Okay.
The band.
Yeah, the band is. Yeah, there's quite a few people.
I think that was Harper overreacting more than anything else. Like, oh my god, oh my god,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Listen,
Yeah, she's
I'm sorry. Back to
I can
back
trade
to
you
the
whatever you
QB.
want.
Back to the QB. We are not.
First of all,
sorry. Go ahead.
we
Sarah.
want to know if you want the video, you have to answer some questions for us.
Fine.
First of all, why were you following us? You think we
Follow
didn't
me 'cause
notice
had
you?
the video.
Really? And how did you know where we were? That wasn't even my car.
look, somebody gave little birdie gave me a hint.
What, Twitter? No. Try again.
Twitter. A friend gave me a hint when you snuck into your friend's house.
What friend?
Quinn, you snuck into your ex's house, and somebody gave me a little hint that you drove off with his van. His mom's van, whatever it is.
Quinn told you that I took his mom's van?
Quinn didn't tell me shit. I don't talk to Quinn.
Probably
Quinn's
should.
friend that was there when you snuck in definitely gave me a hint.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Harper. I don't like what he's implying here, but
I don't either, and I don't know how Harper feels about it.
real messed up way to drop some information on my friend here, my dude.
They were pulling on clothes. Through the window.
I know what they were doing, but I'm trying to figure out who, because Q doesn't hang out with jocks, so who could he possibly?
He's
To be
No, I'm
fair, they weren't
upset.
exactly hanging out.
Something's probably hanging out.
Hello.
Hey,
Not for too long, hopefully.
are you telling me one of your jocker buddies was with Quinn? Jock
Like that.
buddies.
I like that. So no. Jogger, it's so cool.
That's how like infuriated Harper is. He's making up words.
Jocker buddies.
Jocker buddies.
No, I'm telling you that the guy I buy my weed from was with your ex.
Oh God, Q, you could do so much better.
Yeah, because he has dirt weed. I know for a fact.
It's true.
Okay, you know what? Who's your dealer? Come on, cough up the name.
Now I'm gonna give Harper a look. Like, is that really what the question we're gonna ask the next? About? I guess we might as well. No, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know who this rat is.
Doesn't everybody buy weed from Darren? I'm pretty sure he's the only weed dealer in school.
From Darren? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Darren.
Darren. That loser.
Abby's gonna like get up and kind of like pat the QB on the shoulder and just be like, "Look, half the town knows that you juicing anyway. Just answer their questions. Nobody gives a shit about the video.
Thank you, Abby.
Thanks, Abby.
Whatever video it is, I don't know. I just don't want to have to patch up more people tonight.
Oh, come on. Roll20, work with me here. Okay, apparently it's not gonna work with me. I'll worry about that later. Anyways. Just imagine that on the relationship match between Quinn and Sir Dawson is Darren Holdstein. And I'll get it to show up later.
Gotcha.
Well, what else do we have to ask this dude about?
Do you know where your coach was getting his drugs from? Was he getting them from Darren too?
No, Darren couldn't get that stuff. No, the coach goes in to the city. He's got an old friend that he gets them from.
Gatsby's now wearing a trench coat and a little beanie.
Where are you now, Maya?
Are you joining us at the table?
No, I'm still looking for the biggest, drunkest person in the bar.
There's like a small group of biker looking dudes in at the bar, and one of them, he's got a patch that his nickname anyway is Cute Ball, and he is a pretty big guy, and he's pretty belligerently drunk right now.
I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna slap him on the back. And go, hey! I didn't say it.
Oh,
Didn't say what.
Oh,
I didn't call you the drunken son of a diseased ox. It was him. I'm gonna point at No Face.
oh hell.
This will end well.
Yeah, so he starts shouting, and
not the first window we've gone out recently.
his friends start shouting. You get pushed around, but he heads right for that dude. And because his friends start making a ruckus, it just explodes. Like, nobody actually knows what happened. It just kind of all of a sudden it explodes.
Now
There's
I'm
a-
gonna go to the table.
Ah,
A
hell.
massive bar fight.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Abby has like pulled up a chair at this point.
So this is a massive bar fight that's happening around us right now, right?
Mhm.
Like the whole bar is getting involved. Okay, guys, we gotta go. We're leaving now. We gotta go. We do not want to be here when the cops get here, because Men in Black are sure to follow.
We don't want to be here right now. Let's go.
I'm not even talking. I flip a thumb drive that has nothing on it to the QB and just walk out the door like, here you go. We're done.
This is why you're Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, and him and he takes it, nods at you, and they run out too because they don't want to be here when the cops get here as well.
Backward door, guys? Or do you think we go at the front?
And just go out
Out
the
the front.
front. That's where the car is.
They're gonna stay in there until somebody gets thrown out.
Abby, do you need a ride?
It's gonna take like 20 minutes for the cops to get here. Front door's fine. Go. I'm not responsible for this bloodshed. I'm getting out of here.
I'm looking it towards the door, but I do want to take a look at what's the ruckus is being caused, and if I see the man in black, I want to see how well he's doing in this fight, or the man in the hat.
I mean, you see him now. Yeah, I mean, it's exploded. It's hard to tell how he's doing, but him and the big guy are going blow for blow.
Wow.
Dang.
That's
Okay,
not
let's go.
good,
Let's go.
guys.
Everybody out. Everybody out.
Yeah.
I run to the Jeep.
Slide into the driver's seat. Oh
No.
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 Do you have the keys?
No.
No, you don't.
Come
You
on.
Move over.
Come on. It's only good to drive.
I'm the stunt driver, and you've had 2 beers.
Fine, moms. I slide to the back seat.
Abby,
Did you come with?
Yeah.
How did
Definitely
you get
came with.
there, Abby? Did you? If you're going with them, how did you get there? I'm just
Are you
kidding.
leaving your car?
Probably got dropped off by someone.
Okay. That makes
I
sense.
came with the bikers.
I mean,
Okay.
Let's try and act real. Let's fly casual. Drive casual, but not too casual.
Right, casual, but not too casual. So the speed limit,
No, that's too casual.
no,
5 over the speed limit.
5 over the speed limit. There you go.
that's normal. I
So
think.
it's getting pretty late. So if you want, now would be a good time to get some rest.
I agree with that.
For those of you who have spent points, it would be a good way to refresh some of your points. I'm gonna actually look up and remember how many points you get back. But when you rest, you can get some of your points back, and now would be a good time to do that.
Where do we just like wherever, or do we have to pick a place?
We should
'Cause I
probably pick a
feel like-
place to sleep.
I don't think I can go home.
I mean, if
Yeah, I
you
don't
wanted
think we
to,
can either.
like, yeah, if you wanted to, technically, you don't have to even sleep. Technically, you just have to relax and hang out. So you could literally just go and
Go find
play,
Darren.
play video games in
Get
in the
some
bunker or-
relaxant.
Found a couple of tents to get some pizza.
That actually sounds good. The tent and pizza idea sounds like the best plan.
All right. I text my dad to let him know that I'm staying at a friend's house. Because even though I'm 18, I still live at home and have to follow his rules.
Oh man, I am going to be in so much trouble because I was just in jail tonight and I snuck out afterwards. I should maybe actually go home.
No going home. Nope.
I mean,
I've got a place.
it's
Oh,
more like I
wait.
can't imagine how my parents are going to think when I wake up tomorrow and I'm not there.
Which would you rather have?
Oh,
Your parents ground you,
okay.
or you get your face ripped off?
Wow.
You went there. Okay.
Those two options. I guess I gotta go with getting grounded. Yeah.
Where did that's
Excellent.
extreme? Ripped faces.
More common than you'd think.
What?
I should know that with a trauma nurse for a dad, but I still am surprised by that statement. Okay.
I just feel like you should know your options.
Okay.
100% don't want my
We
face
just
ripped off.
whatever we do though, we need to just not be near trees. Okay? We just can't.
Not all
Get
of
a
the
word.
trees were
Wait.
hollow.
You don't. Do you
Yo,
know
we don't
we're
which
know
not
which
talking
ones.
about weed.
No, Abby. The
Abby, we-
trees. There's a space inside of the trees that may or may not be
Here?
in line with Tesla dynamics and
Show her-
field theory.
Show her the camera. Show her the camera.
I've
the
shown the
pictures.
camera. Huh? Look at this building. I'm told that there's something strange about it.
What drugs did you take tonight, and can I get some?
No, Abby. I'm telling you, Sarah took those pictures. She took those pictures, and it looks like Redmond, right? But she took those pictures 3 weeks ago. That sign has been in front of the diner for like as long as we've been there. And guess what? That is not the same sign. They didn't change it 3 weeks ago, then put it back. It's a different but the same diner.
And maybe they don't all go to the same place. Because look at this. I showed the picture on my phone of that huge footprint from the Bay Rat. This is the picture that I took of a footprint outside of one of the trees that opened up and closed right in front of me. And look at that print. No mammal in the in North America has a footprint that size and that rat shaped, except for
Natasha-
the legendary Bay Rat.
Yeah, Natasha confirmed that those are Bay Rat tracks. And she's an expert.
Y'all know the Bay Rat is a myth, right?
It was until yesterday.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Now you have concrete cryptozoological evidence.
Are you sure it's not like a bear print or something? Because bears are pretty big.
That's no bear print. Listen, I am the
What?
best tracker in the school. I could tell a bear print from a rat print.
We confirmed it with dice rolls. Sorry.
The diner's not the only building in that picture, but there's several buildings. They all look different in each picture of the same building, but none of them look like the building you've seen for most of your life living here.
Alright, that's weird.
Right?
Right?
I still think that's a bear print, but that's weird.
What?
It's
Well,
weird
okay,
enough
okay.
that I don't think you're on drugs.
Well, like,
Drugs.
Okay.
remember,
If we've been on drugs, we've been doing some amazing detective work on drugs because we've uncovered 3 conspiracies at least by my count over the course of it.
Also, it's not that easy to get drugs that good in Little Redmond.
That's why I want some.
Look, they even put a tracker in Jared's phone. Who does
Put a
that?
tracker in my phone.
Government stooges that are trying to hide something.
We're on
That's
to
who.
something. I'm telling you, the feds don't show up if you have no evidence.
I mean, that's fair.
Right.
Sarah left this key for Maya, and we found this bag with this camera and other things, but Sarah's been trying to tell us something, but she's disappeared. And Jared was with Casey in the woods, and then Casey disappeared. They're TARDIS trees, I'm telling you. They're bigger on the inside.
Also, Sarah and Cynthia were both last seen near the same tree grouping in the intersection. I'm sorry, on the interstate. That's where the QB said that they saw both of them last, if you're going to believe that guy.
Don't believe that guy.
I know.
Yeah, but man,
Sarah,
that's also where I lost Casey, so I'm inclined to think that he might not be completely wrong.
and Sarah told me that she knew who had killed Cynthia. And she had proof of it in journals in her room.
Well, we need to go to Sarah's room.
We checked it out already, but yeah, we can go back.
Well, we should
As long
we
as
should
we
rest.
don't go to our places. I didn't
Yes.
start a bar fight so that we could all go get killed.
You just started a bar fight because you wanted to, Maya.
Well, Abby said she had a place for us to lay low, so I vote we go there.
Okay.
Maya, well, they're talking about all this interdimensional theory and stuff. What are you doing? Like, how do you feel about it?
I am I am very much putting up a mask of disbelief. But I did see Mr. Faceless. And I did encounter a hollow tree. And I do have a raccoon that does random costume changes. So realistically, I can't complain too much.
Super glad someone else saw Mr. Faceless. I got to be honest with you. I was very concerned that people were going to think that I was crazy about that too.
Oh, you're
Actually,
crazy about a lot of things.
Fair. No argument.
Definitely don't want to go home though.
I can't go home.
I want to go home, but I guess we can't go home.
No.
My mom and dad are going to be so mad, guys. Like, I'm going to be super grounded after this, no matter what happens.
If that's all that happens, you are very
When-
lucky.
Oh, you say that because you're not going to get grounded. Hmm?
You don't know that.
That's true.
Remember, I come from an Italian mother.
You're getting super grounded.
Super grounded.
If I don't get grounded, it's because I have a fork sticking out of my chest and I need to go to emergency.
Oh my.
And then I'm
I
grounded.
mean, I can help you with that. But anyway,
Abby, where is it that you take everybody?
so Abby's parents are kind of absentee. They tend to fuck off a lot, so it's just her house. But it's kind of a little bit run down. Secluded though,
Nice.
like right on the outskirts.
That's great. I'll actually be able to sleep there, I guess. And no one will expect us to be here, hopefully.
No one will expect you to be here.
So they talk to the quarterback.
No one expects the Inquisition.
The Spanish Inquisition.
French one, everybody expected.
Mhm.
Hey.
Oh, you want to Inquisition me, huh?
So we rest. We're just gonna chill here.
Our
Jared, can you,
points coming back. Work.
can you send your parents a text or an email or something?
I'm
You have to
afraid.
go.
I'm afraid. I guess I could send something to my dad. He has this. Probably have a special encryption that we like to use since he works in
Do you
cybersecurity.
have his phone number? because we did throw away our phones.
We did?
Yeah.
I remember we took the batteries out and like disassembled them all, right?
Oh no, you're right. I
Yeah,
took
yeah.
my battery out because I was paranoid about the GPS tracking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jared, if you put your battery back in, by now you have lots of text and messages from your parents. Wondering
Oh, boy.
where you went since this morning when you
Mom,
said you were
Dad.
going to bed.
Would
This has gotten bigger. What's up?
would I have at some point been able to like steal Jared's phone, borrow for a minute?
Do you have a skill for that?
I have 4 in Filch.
Okay, I'll let you retroactively roll for that. So, how it works is you have a pool, right? You have a pool 4 there.
Right.
If you want to spend points from your pool, you can get plus to your roll. Otherwise, it's just a 1d6.
Alright, so if I spend a point for Filch, I would
Yeah.
roll what?
1d6 plus 1.
1d6 plus 1. Okay. It's 2.
You know, you didn't. You know what? For fun, you accidentally stole Millen's weed when they were next to each other.
All right, that's actually the better move right there. I gotta be honest with you. That's actually really, really choice. You really came in clutch there.
Ah, damn it. It's the stuff I got from Darren.
You don't want to smoke that. It's
Darren.
It might
You know
actually
those-
just be lettuce.
There's
You know those old
Oregano.
really... Are you good, Michi?
Huh?
I thought you had more to say.
No.
Okay. You know those really small lens sunglasses that they're like blue or green? They're really popular in the 70s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gatsby's wearing those now.
What the fudge?
Abby, what does your house look like?
So, like, if you're driving through, like, suburbia, you see, like, little, like, 2-3 bedroom houses. It's like that, but a little bit more rundown. A little bit older. It's dark. There's, like, no lights on right now. Just kind of... As you're coming up, Abigail's like, just don't step on the left side of the porch. That's not a good idea. You know, it's just your basic kind of cookie cutter older house. There's a basement. There's a couple stories. There's 3 bedrooms.
Okay. As you lead everybody inside, what does the inside look like? Like, how's it decorated? Is there a TV? You know, what's the kitchen
It's-
like?
It is there's a TV. It's very much decorated like somebody who got all of their furniture off the curb. You know, there's not a lot on the walls or anything, but there's, you know, several bookcases that just have random shit thrown in them, and a couch that might be comfortable and might shove springs in your back.
It's all about strategically positioning yourself on the couch, right?
Exactly. You know, there's a pillow there to hide the work, to take care of the worst of them. It's fine. The kitchen is pretty nice. It's, you know, it's kind of narrow, but it's clean. The appliances are older, but they work well. It's about the only part of the house that looks like anybody cares about it.
Okay. Is there a back door?
Yes. It's getting to it is a process, but there is a back door.
Okay. Yeah. Even taking that in to account, I think you're actually kind of surprised then as you're like going into the house, you hear like the back screen door close.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Y'all stay here. I'm gonna go make sure everything's cool. And I'm gonna go past the washing machine and squeeze around the dryer and peek out the back door.
Do you have points in notice?
I do.
Okay, so what you see is a momentary light come out of the middle of a tree, and then that light disappears as if something slams shut on that.
Abby's just gonna like, goddamn TARDIS trees, and walk away back to the group.
And then as you're walking back through, you notice a note pinned to the wall or something for you. It has Abby written on it.
I'm gonna just take it down kind of carefully and open it up as I'm walking back towards the front.
It says Maya knows everything. I say.
So I'm just gonna like carefully fold it up.
You gotta out me like that, Sarah.
So Abby's gonna like carefully fold the note up and stick it in her pocket. You know, fold her arms up and lean against the wall and just look at Maya and be like, all right, spill.
Harper's looking.
Okay, so I lied to some bikers to start the fight.
What? What?
That doesn't sound like everything to me. And you apparently know everything.
What do you mean? Maya knows
Have
everything.
you seen my grades?
Gonna just like pass the note over to Harper.
Harper looks at it. I don't know. I don't think he would get physical, but he definitely gets a lot closer. Like, what is this?
Paper?
Don't be smart.
Okay, but I can't know. Wait. Don't be smart, but I know everything?
Maya, we have
Child.
the FBI following us. They put a tracker in Jared's phone. Come on. What's going on? Someone's going to get hurt. Someone's already gotten hurt.
Abby just cracks her knuckles quietly.
I'm trying to use negotiation here. Can I use negotiation on a player character?
That's a good question. I am so shocked by this revelation.
I don't anticipate getting information out of Maya because I feel like that's what that
Jared just
character
can't
is.
believe it.
I'm trying
Jared's
to
still
appeal.
buzzed.
I'm trying to appeal to your sense of camaraderie. We're all in this together.
Hmm. I know that we have to go to the telecommunications building.
Why? Why do we have to go to the telecommunications building?
Okay, well, first of all, I don't think we have to worry about the FBI. They're not that smart.
Okay, so who do we have to worry about? Because that's what this seems like it's following up with.
The guy in the bar.
There were the bikers. There were lots of guys in the bar.
The one that I sicked the bikers on.
Good move, by the way.
He's the dangerous one. And I think that we should go into the telecommunications building before he figures out that we're here. Oh, and there might be a little bit of a time limit, and I'm going to put the battery back in my phone and turn it on, then leave it on the counter.
What time limit? What are you talking about?
We should probably go to the telecommunication building.
Like now?
Sooner would be better than later.
Oh my goodness, I'm so.
Maya,
What kind
why
of stuff
didn't
do
you?
you have in the phone? Are we going to die?
I'm pretty sure my phone's not bugged,
No,
but I'm also
uh,
pretty sure.
Abby, do you have curtains or blinds on the windows?
Yes.
Are they closed?
They're like blackout curtains.
Are they closed right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I don't want to go outside.
You could probably see out the front door because there's like it's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
dirty, but there's a window in the front door.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, yeah, you would have to, if you took the time to look. But yeah, I'm just wondering.
An awkward
not-
moment when the GM just wonders.
Just wonders.
That's
Yeah,
wondering.
that's not foreboding at all.
Gotta watch it down.
I'm just saying that there might be people who have access to the GPS satellites connected to our phones. And while those satellites do take a few minutes to synchronize and, get all the information going, we probably don't want to be standing next to my phone.
Why do you keep the GPS on? You turn
why-
your location off.
And why
you think
your
that really
phone?
turns your location off?
That is a much larger conversation. That's like enemy of the state conversation. But what? Why
It's an
your
interesting
phone?
reality we live in.
Maya, what did you do? Why is it your phone?
I can explain.
But you're not going to.
Quickly. You're going to explain quickly.
I don't think we have that much time.
First, I need to know front door, back door.
Where are the cars?
Front.
In the front?
Then why would we go out the back?
Because they're already here.
Because you said that we have a time limit. Are there people we're supposed to be running from? Besides the men in black? And besides
Abby
the
is headed
creepy
towards the
dude in the
front door.
bar?
Primarily, it's the creepy dude in the bar.
Okay, we're going to talk about this. And I grab Jared and start following Abby out the front door.
Abby's gonna grab like a small duffel bag that's right next to the door on her way out.
She has a go bag.
She has a go bag. Do you see this house? Of course she has a go bag.
I think don't we all have go bags with our
Definitely have to
preparedness?
go back, yes.
I don't have any preparedness. I get that from my mother.
And,
That's right.
and I'll say for story's sake that we'll count all of this as a refresh. So
Nice.
you can
Okay.
refresh 3
All of-
of your pools.
Got it.
Hey, Abby,
Yes.
are you super attached to this house?
What?
Maya?
Abby like peeks in the bag she picked up, peeks in the messenger bag she carries. Nope, we're good.
Cool. I'll walk back into the house. And I'm going to send you
Hold on.
something in private.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I didn't pay for it.
All right, refreshed. Refreshed. And, ooh. I guess I'll do my investigation pool. Refreshed.
What's everybody else doing while they get in the car?
Making sure I have enough bandages for this disaster crew.
Looking at Abby being like, you believe me now about the trees?
There's one in the backyard. It's fine.
I'm probably checking my text messages, and Facebook, and Instagram, and Snapchat. Just to
How
see.
wanted are we? Dead or alive?
Well, I'm also honestly I'm trying to see if Q posted anything about Darren.
Is there a sad song playing in the background on the radio while we're doing this right now?
Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, Harper's he's too selfish, right? He's too like about him and being like the next action stuntman guy. That's probably a big reason why he's not with Q anymore. But he's, still jealous.
Well, in the immortal words of the great philosopher and poet of our time, Lizzo, if he don't love you anymore, just walk your fine ass out the door.
If you don't love you anymore.
Now listen, I've had several alcoholic beverages tonight.
That's fair enough. But I'm pretty sure it's Q who walked out that door. So not Harper.
Oh, Harper, you gotta flip the script. You gotta flip the script on him.
Come on, first loves and all that.
If he walked out on you, he's not worth your fucking time.
Right.
Alright, and then Maya
sorry.
walks out of the house. And
Was the raccoon wearing a hard hat?
No, but the raccoon does have a scarf with multiple colors on it.
Oh boy.
How many parts does your raccoon have? Just out of curiosity.
How many what?
Is Gatsby the doctor incarnated?
Originally, I called him Gatsby because the Great Gatsby and his skill that he gives me is filch.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking like colored glasses, multicolored scarf, top hat. seems like outfits the doctor would wear.
I agree.
so you pull out and head to the telecommunications building?
Yep.
We do.
Okay.
Abby's in the back seat with like a little ancient ass Nokia phone she pulled out of the duffel bag. Slowly poking keys.
I'm gonna check Natasha's car while we're driving this time.
Okay.
She seems like the kind of nut that would probably leave us a weapon or two in here.
First, Harper, as you back out and go to leave, when you look in the rearview mirror, you see the creepy person in the hat standing on the corner of the street.
Lord, go right back into him.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Like he's
Like,
behind
is he-
you, so if you just keep driving, he can't keep up. He don't seem to have a vehicle or anything, but
Oh, I book it. I'm like freaking out.
okay.
Told you that guy. There's something about that guy too.
So yeah,
Okay.
there's definitely like a crowbar, baseball bat, knife, hitling, stuff like that
Knife.
hidden in the back of this.
I guess I'll grab the crowbar.
All right, Gordon Freeman.
And Harper, give me a drive roll, and you get.
Should I add stuff to it if I want?
That's up to you. Yeah, you can if you want.
I'm going to add 3. 3?
That works.
Yeah, why not? Spend it if you got it. 6.
Perfect. You are as good as you claim to be at driving. So speed off through town.
Dang.
Yep.
There are no problems.
That would be- That's good. Watch me flood the clutch.
Yeah. So you pull up. How close do you get to the telecommunications building?
I'm assuming there's probably like an employee parking lot or something out front, or
There might
no?
also
Is
be
it off the
cameras.
highway?
As fans of your character, though, I would recommend you don't park in the employee parking lot because there's definitely a security guard standing like at the edge of like the fence smoking a cigarette. So you probably don't want to
guess.
do that.
I guess my grown-up face wouldn't cut it. Is there like a road that goes along the back or borders it someplace?
Yeah, I'd say there is. There's like a if you pull off onto a little dirt road.
Right.
There's
Like
a
in the
couple
woods
old
or something
houses.
like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
there's a couple old houses that it leads to, and if you stop on that road, you can sneak in.
Okay. Let's pull over there then to do that.
Right on,
You're
boss.
trying not to go to the place with trees.
You do not get to talk right now. You have some serious explaining to do. First of all, how did the creepy guy know where we were? What does it have to do with your phone?
I did explain GPS satellites, right?
You specifically said your phone, not ours, your phone.
Okay, so he may be a little more keyed into my phone than everybody else's.
Why, Maya? This is like, why are you being so so stubborn about this? And I look at Jared. And I'm like, can you? And Abby, like, am I taking crazy pills? Like, what?
I
What's
think
going
if you're
on?
taking them, we're all taking them. It's fine.
Boy, I totally understand what you're upset about, Harper. I understand. It is quite an annoying situation.
It's like you just don't know anybody anymore. You think you know somebody, but then they do something, and you just have no idea.
We've only
What
hung
they're
out like 3
thinking.
times.
That's life, though.
Yeah. It's always the people that you.
Yeah. Well, next thing you know, that you're hanging out with drug dealers. Okay. What can I say?
I mean, that's also life.
I'm not a drug dealer. She might be one.
I'm not a drug dealer.
I'm definitely talking about Quinn right now.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
What can I say? My boy's stupid.
But I'm just saying, if you
it'll-
hang out with
it-
drug dealers,
It'll
Get this
be
guy.
fine. I promise. Mostly. Hey, let's go. Get out of the car.
All right, we're just
Don't
going
make
after.
promises.
We're just chasing after Maya at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you head into the woods.
What? Oh yeah, we're walking through the woods. I was like,
it's not like a massive forest. It's like almost
Sure.
like that. Like there's like 20
The
yards of
obligatory green
trees.
belt that's required to have
Yes.
the nature area in
Yes.
construction.
Green
Yeah.
space or whatever they call it.
Yeah, but as you walk, there is you see the light show that Natasha had pictures of. It happens for just a few seconds, and then stops.
More TARDIS tree bullshit.
They're fucking with it.
Fucking with what?
Fucking with. Yeah. Thank you, Abby. I feel like someone's finally invested in questioning.
Look, I just know that I came home and there was a note that said that you know everything. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Sarah might have been exaggerating just a little bit.
A little bit. But
Have you seen my grades?
No.
Doesn't mean shit.
you're trash.
I failed biology and I can still stitch your head wound up.
Standardized tests are terrible. Anyways, it's not a measure of intelligence.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for your faith. Is there like is there a fence that's electrified, or what's the
as you
major
get
obstacle?
Close to the fence. It's just it's not electrified or anything. It's just like your average chain link fence. It has like tarp over it, so you can't just see inside. But you can see from here, in what would be like the middle of where they would probably park like the vehicles that the employees would use. This telecommunications building, there is a huge oak tree. Like it looks like from where you're at, it would be in the middle, and you can see it coming up over the fence. It's huge.
Do I in particular know a way past this fence?
You don't know if it's still there, but yeah, you know there's a hole in the fence.
I'll go look for the hole.
Would I know any town lore about this tree? Is it like particularly special, or
No,
it's just a
not
big
to
tree?
you.
Okay,
Just a big tree.
just a big tree. Okay.
Do you have any skills that would help you, like, search in the dark for a hole in a fence?
I have a couple. Let's see. The two that come to mind are notice and outdoors.
Give me an outdoors check.
And I will spend a point.
Okay.
Hey, it didn't turn into the date this time. Oh, whoops. Supposed to do the command first.
That helps. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, matter of fact, it rolls good enough that when you find it, it is exactly how you left it last time.
How much bigger is everybody else compared to me?
That's a
I'm
question for them.
6'1", right?
I'm 6'1" as well.
I'm
Like,
5'1".
I lied. I'm 5'10". I don't know why I said I was
But is
6'1".
anybody like especially built like a linebacker or anything like that?
No. Well, at least I'm not.
I'm built. I'm pretty fit, but like not like huge.
Okay, so it's like a medium to lean fitness.
Yeah, I'm like a person who runs and like does a lot of cardio stuff, but I'm not like I don't have muscles.
Swimmer's build.
Mhm.
It might be a little tight for you, and I'm just gonna crawl under.
Okay. After you.
You.
Bye, Abs.
I'm not letting Maya out of my sight. Are you crazy?
Yeah, make sure she doesn't run off. And then I'll try to wiggle through. Do we still have the bag of cash? Can we
We
just
do.
assume that we do? Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna assume you're holding on to that.
Yep.
Okay.
Got cash bag.
Cash bag.
I mean, you can pull it through, but it's going to be a little bit difficult to navigate.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it. If I have to burn in athletics, that's cool.
No, you shouldn't have to. You got plenty of athletics, though, but it'll take you an extra moment to get the
Okay.
through to. And when you're all in, what you see is, like the white hazmat tents that they put up when they're like doing a scientific outpost.
Mhm.
These are all around the tree, the base of the tree. They set up lights, like stand lights. There's a couple of guards. You can hear some scientists like talking, like you hear like broken conversation, like they'll be back any moment now with the subject. And then you hear and see, you hear like a whooshing noise of like a door opening. Then you see a bunch of lights. You hear like grunting and stuff, and then that door closes again. You are pretty exposed where you are, though. There's not anywhere to hide right where you are, but you see like some vehicles and some crates that you could sneak up to.
Do I see any security cameras?
Cameras? No. You do not see any cameras.
I don't remember there being this many of the tents. Do they think if they surround it, it'll tell them something?
Yeah, there's definitely more tents now. And more scientists.
Okay, I think I got it, guys. Maya is what we call a space alien, because they apparently didn't catch the concept that when the men in black show up, they surround sites of interest.
I'm going to put both my hands on his shoulder and go, listen, you're close. And I'm going to walk off.
Oh my god. Maya, I'm gonna kill you.
I take my flash. Do I have a flashlight? Because I want to put the flashlight on my face and just be like,
You can have a flashlight if you want.
yes, flashlight to the face.
People.
Abby has like a little tiny point and shoot camera and is taking pictures of everything. Has no photography. So they're not gonna be great pictures.
Okay.
I'm going after Maya because I'm not
Am as
letting her
well.
out of my sight
Okay.
because she's an alien. So
I need everybody who's sneaking around to make a sneak roll.
oh
Yay.
okay.
This is where we get caught.
I'm going to burn a point of sneak.
Oh!
Same.
I'm a couple points of sneak.
7.
If I could do the commands right. 7!
Guess who's going to get caught?
Oh no.
Alien.
Oh no. Well, you're an alien, so you're just gonna go back to your home.
I'm not an alien.
Dissected.
Have I known you since elementary school?
I believe Rain's species, or Maya's species, is shitster.
Okay, so
You're not wrong.
Raccoon confidant.
it goes really well at first. Everybody gets up to they get up to the tents and everything. Then Maya gets a little greedy, and Maya tries to get closer. When
What do you...
Maya tries to get closer, that's when everything goes bad.
Mm.
Maya, unfortunately, as soon as you do, a silent figure grabs you and starts dragging you towards the tree.
Oh.
Is this like in view? Is this in view of everybody?
You can see the man in the hat dragging Maya.
Yep, he got it.
I'm punching.
There's a bunch of. You can't. You're not in position. Yeah.
Damn it.
You can in a minute. We'll work that out. But there's a bunch of security guards, military type people that start shouting.
Oh boy.
Because they're all trying to protect the asset they just brought through. Which Harper looks exactly like Natasha. In like a business suit, which you'd never see Natasha wear. But in Natasha, if she was wearing a business suit, and the man in the hat, he's throwing people around, and he grabs Natasha and starts dragging Natasha back to the tree as well.
So he's got Natasha and Maya.
So this is where I tell everybody that I have 3 points in fighting, specifically so that my character can know martial arts.
Yeah, if you think you can break yourself free,
I'm going to try and break myself free.
And I,
give me a fighting roll.
yeah,
And to
you
do
do that
that,
first.
I'm
and
actually
I'll
going
do
to
my-
burn 2 of my 3 fighting points.
Going in.
Oh,
No, you know what?
if it wasn't a 3.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
You get loose, but like when you start kicking and fighting, he just picks you up off the ground and holds you so like you can't kick and fight, and just carries you towards the tree.
Jared, do you still have that crowbar
Do.
out?
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting to see if we're in rounds or if I can go ahead and just hit this guy.
I know, because I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
gonna
now
grab
now
it and
guys-
go
like,
run.
You can make your move and you can run up there and do what you want.
Well, I've fought this guy before, so I'm gonna hit him with a full on. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop 2 points of fighting into this out of my 4.
And
I'm-
I was gonna run and try and grab Natasha, like to grab and run away with her. If
Okay.
I'm not sure how that's working. I think I would use athletics for that, not fighting, because I'm not
Yeah,
trying to fight.
that'd be athletics.
Okay.
I got a 5 on my crowbar in his dome.
Let me
I'm gonna hit him
see.
right where his face should be.
Oh, I
Okay,
really want to
his
do
hands are
this.
full. He can't defend.
Oh, so full swing him.
Oh,
He stumbles and drops Maya in a heap.
I'm going
I-
to scramble to my feet. I'm going to shout at Harper, "This isn't your Natasha," and run.
well, I mean, I rolled a 4.
Yeah, I mean that's good enough. You can grab her. However, the security guards are recovering, and they're trying to decide whether to stop Maya and Harper from running off with Natasha or fight the big dude. But you're only gonna have a split-second decision time to make this decision.
I'm gonna throw a rock at the big dude.
Oh,
Athletics to throw.
We have athletics.
Just the one.
Oh yes, I
get
do.
in,
Hey,
get these punches.
I'm gonna spend a couple points of athletics. That's a 7.
Okay, yeah. Where do you want to hit him?
Oh god, what would be?
How anatomically
Aim for his
correct is he?
Try to take out
Kneecap.
an 8. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you hit him in the knee, he falls over. Like he goes down to one knee and he falls. Yeah, what's your decision? Are you gonna run?
Yes.
Yep.
hmm
Harper, are you taking Natasha with you?
I guess. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
she's Tasha.
Are you
The
running for
reeds, we are
the,
leaving.
Are you running for the hold in?
Yeah, run for the van.
Yeah.
It's everybody's
was-
athletics.
Well, it's only. Well, I have a
Like
5, but I
full,
spent
what's your
3.
full pool?
5.
8.
Okay.
Oh,
Maya
yeah.
gets there first, but everybody gets there.
What is your character?
You go through.
Listen, you need a lot of athletics to rock climb.
You go through the hole. And like once you get away, Natasha starts to recover, and she like looks at you and she's like, "Who the hell are you? I don't know who you are. I want to go home. Let me go." And
Listen,
then-
if you want to go home, big guy will take you home.
Tasha, what are you talking about? It's me. It's Harper.
This isn't conspiracy, Natasha. This is business suit, Natasha.
Are you saying that this is another world, Tasha?
You remember me saying this would be a long explanation?
You think that she's gonna be safe with that guy? He just grabbed Maya. He just grabbed you. He just grabbed Maya. Maya, he just grabbed you. He just
been a
grabbed you and tried to run. Yeah, it's been a long night.
Yeah,
What makes you think that she's gonna be safe?
You hear the security guards shouting, "They're coming for you." But that is where we're
Drive
gonna
and
go to
talk.
break.
Drive and talk.
Drive and talk.
And
Can
that is
I-
where we're gonna go to break.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes. Unfortunately, Maya, you did not get what you wanted,
No.
but I did. I got what I wanted. So we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. We'll see you then.
I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know it's dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know it's all within you. I could stay for now. Wish I could stay for a while. Wish I could stay. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. I'm on the wings of the wheel, far too late to feel. We'll have another appeal. Somehow we could steal. Oh, we could steal. Somehow we could steal. I know we wasted our lives, turning dreams to stone. I'm looking inwards, hiding from the storm. So turn the fear to laughter. The light will shine somehow. You know
I feel like we're converging different things here.
Oh, you definitely are. Hello, and welcome back from break. Oh, this is Sarah Dawson's 10,000 Worlds. Things have gotten a little crazy, but real quick, just want to give a quick shout out. During the course of this campaign, we will sometimes be switching systems, and when we do, we'll be shouting out a different charity with each system. Currently, we are playing Bubblegumshoe, and while we play Bubblegumshoe, I'd like to shout out. Can I? Okay. OBS is taking. I thought OBS was broken for a second. Never mind. We'll be sounding. And as we shout out each charity, or this charity is First Nations Development Institute. You can find a link to their website in the chat. And would really appreciate if you went over there, check them out, and if you can, give a little bit of money. So you just ran away from the telecommunications building. You did try to, or that you went into, to like gain some more information, which you did. You know, Mike, did you bring Gatsby in with you? Did Gatsby follow you in?
Gatsby was on my shoulder.
Of course he was.
Okay, so while all this went down, I want you to retroactively roll me a filch and you can use Gatsby's help.
We will spend. Well, let's give him 2 points. Okay. Five.
Beautiful. So Natasha's freaking out in the car, in the Jeep, as you drive away, but as you drive away and everybody starts coming down, you notice that Gatsby's holding it looks kind of like a key, but like a gigantic old skeleton key.
That's my raccoon. I'm going to take that key and I'm going to give him a marshmallow.
He happily accepts a marshmallow.
Well, it wasn't a total loss.
So I'm still driving because I still have the keys. Where is like Natasha? Not Natasha in the car. Because it's a Jeep, right? And there's one.
Probably in the back seat.
Five of us. Okay.
Unless you put her in the front seat.
I probably chucked her in the back seat.
Okay, where are we going right now in the Jeep? That's a good question, I think.
So, as a fan of your characters, I'll actually give you a moment to, like, if you want to go back to Abby's and rest for the night, I'll actually give you that. This time.
Yeah. Please.
To finally
I'd
go
like-
get some sleep.
I'd like to have a moment for everything does not seem like it is tumbling over each other. And Maya actually needs to explain something. Maybe
Right.
write it down in
got
a
some-
chronological order.
You
that
got some
goes
explaining to
from
do.
the
I
first
wrote it
thing
down
we
at the
remember.
house.
Yeah, so while we're driving back to Abby's house, I
So,
would like to get information from Natasha. if she
Before that,
she
before
can.
that,
Okay.
I'd like to have Abby come to the front with us, and Harper as well. And I'd just like to have a seriously low key kind of whisper conversation with the three of us, and just be like,
I mean, I am driving.
so my
I am
current
driving.
theory is that we have people who we have alternate dimensions, which apparently have doppelgangers of similar people, and I am very concerned about the ramifications of that. So we will be instituting a symbol system, effective as soon as we get back to Abby's house. That I will explain. It is just. I'm just not going to still come to paranoia now. Like that's just the number one thing I don't want us to do here. Like this could go very poorly if we give in and start seeing the faceless men everywhere.
Well, but I mean, maybe Maya's not from this world. Maybe that's not our Maya.
I think mine is definitely explaining that is what the case is. Yes. Now that we think about it, the raccoon should have been a big hit.
Look, a raccoon.
You know the raccoon's from here, right?
A raccoon that magically changes clothes is not the weirdest thing I've seen tonight.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen tonight?
I don't know, faceless men.
Fair enough.
The raccoon is wearing a wizard hat.
I blocked out all of what we've seen already.
People coming out of trees, people going into trees, notes
Yeah.
from someone who's supposed to be dead in my house.
Yeah, that was weird. Well, at least we know now that Sarah's not dead.
Not dead. Trapped
But
in a
is-
tree, maybe.
That
Is
one.
it
She's
our
not
Sarah,
trapped. But
or
she's
is it
not
a different
trapped.
Sarah?
Well, I don't. Good point. It could be alternate Sarah, but they're not trapped. If they were
We know
trapped,
that. She's not here.
but why would she come here and then leave again? Why would she be if she was trapped?
Why would
wouldn't
she stay
just
gone
stay?
for 3 weeks? Like at this point, like if she could come back and go forward as she wants to.
What if she's hiding from the? I don't know what to call that dude. Do we have the dark man, the tall man,
No face.
I've been calling the man with the hat.
man with the hat man?
Hat man.
Jimmy.
He's the hat man.
We will call him Jimmy.
Hat man.
Hat man.
Oh,
Hat man.
that's gonna
Sorry.
stick, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Nail.
TARDIS trees, hat man. But yeah.
Not Tasha back there.
Not Tasha. Not Tasha. No, that doesn't work. Not Tasha.
Not Tasha.
Not
Well,
Tasha.
that's
Also not.
pretty good.
Not Tasha.
It's not.
NAGHTASHA.
So what are we gonna do with not Tasha? We can't really keep her against her will.
No, I
and
wanted
it's not really our
to-
Tasha.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get more information about from her, and I would like to use a reassurance point to keep her from freaking out so much. Well,
So
I have-
much.
I have A1 reassurance.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. How do you
Give you
how do you
reassuring exactly
reassure her?
once.
You should probably wait until after I pick her pockets and see what she
Oh,
has
you
on
want-
her.
You want me to use words?
You don't have to have the actual conversation. You could just kind of give me a general overlay if you don't have. words, but
I
just-
think. Well, I guess what I would try to figure out is if she was a willing participant in whatever just went down, or if she's just a stranger to this or just like learning all this as we are. If I can find out that question first, that'll dictate the remainder of my queries.
She was not a willing participant.
She was not a willing participant. Okay. So then I'm going to try to let her know that we are not the bad guys. Clearly, we're just kids. But we also have friends who are missing, who have probably gone through the same thing that she has, and we are trying to get them back, and in doing so we can maybe get her back to where she needs to go. Would that work?
Yeah,
I think
that
so.
works. She calms
Okay.
down a little bit. She's still
Okay.
obviously freaked. But it's kind of expected considering that some soldiers just kicked in her door and then dragged her to another world, and then she was almost dragged
Yeah.
back by a very scary figure.
Scary figure.
And then when you get back to Abby's and you go inside, Maya, you want to tell everybody what you did in Abby's house?
So I just wanted you to know this was plan B. I went into the garage, grabbed some spray paint, came back, found the biggest wall nearest to my phone, and sprayed it with "fuck off, Guardian."
So, what's a guardian?
Really should have gone with plan A.
Well, and what was Plan A, Maya?
Involved a very large explosive.
Well,
There's a bomb in this house?
The house was the bomb. You'd be amazing. You'd be amazed at what you can do with like breaking a gas line, like, you know.
Are we in
No,
danger?
I said I didn't do plan A.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
Maya's not allowed in the basement. Just
or sharp objects, or
no,
anything
sharp objects
flammable.
fine. Just specifically the basement.
oh boy.
What you got down there, Abby?
I mean,
not
yeah, I
mine.
gotta know what's in the basement.
There's a reason my parents aren't around very much.
Got it.
Okay. Well, I'm finding out a lot about my friends today that
There's a reason.
Oh, come on.
people
You couldn't see that one
don't
coming?
either.
So we rest.
Yeah. Morning comes around. Natasha seems like she's settling in a little bit more. Doesn't look like she slept great, but she's settling in more, getting a little more used to her new situation.
What do you do for a living, Natasha?
I'm a lawyer, assistant DA.
Ah, you came from a long way away.
Rude.
I guess I locate some cereal or something for breakfast so we can start the day off right.
Abby's already like frying bacon.
Nice.
Yes, bacon.
There's coffee over there. Just don't
Why
tell me
did she-
anything that happened last night was real until after the coffee.
Thank you so much. Closes my eyes, breathes in the sweet aroma.
I'm going to look out the windows.
No one attacks before coffee. It's a rule. This is how we do things in this world.
But not everybody's from this world.
If they attack before the coffee and the breakfast, they are going to regret it.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot. I still have a knife.
History says
Okay.
any person who attacked before breakfast died bloody on the field.
All right. Everybody go to your corners.
Um,
I'm not ready for that yet.
Abby, you have a job, don't you?
Yes.
At Dollar Champion?
Dollar Champion, yes.
Okay. It's Sunday. Would you have to work on a Sunday?
In a small town, no. Everything's closed on Sunday.
Fair point. Fair point. Not everything. The gas stations are open. Sometimes the general stores are open.
No, it's
Liquor
not
store's
open.
open if you know the right person.
No, it's not. Not in Massachusetts. It ain't blue laws.
Yeah, we had one of those here until like 2 years ago. But in Elma, if you knew somebody who worked there, they would just open it for a minute.
You know what else is lame about Massachusetts? You have to buy your beer and wine at a liquor store.
Yeah, that's what it used to be for us too until
Yep.
a couple of years ago. Then they
Yep.
allowed it for everywhere.
And they don't open before 2 on Sundays.
I figure they saw the way the vote was going to go on legalized marijuana and just said, "Fuck it, everybody can have beer too."
And we've digressed.
That's fine. What about
Go ahead.
what about your parents, Abby? Do they work? Do they like work at the bottling plant or anything?
Sort of.
Do they make license plates?
What do you mean, sort of?
Oh, Abby's parents put on the face that they work at the bottling plant, and they'll be at work part-time. But they're involved in some more shady stuff, and they're currently out on the run. It's fine.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Wrong side of the tracks.
they're old, but well, they're not like expired, but they're Abby, you also have like like the rejected cans from the bottling plant, like the ones that they sell to the employees at discount. So
Yeah.
there's just like a shelf in your fridge full of Nightmare Stallion.
Of course there is.
Cause,
That's a nice name.
yeah, Nightmare Stallion's been in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 campaigns now since Buffy, so I had to put it in there. That's what they
Yep.
bottle at Hillmeyer Briggs Bottling Company.
Oh, the running jokes.
All I need is a ruined burger joint.
Yeah, no,
Ah.
it's on the. Well, it's not ruined yet. You haven't done anything to it.
Give us time.
Haven't been there yet.
But it's on the locations. There's a knuckle burger in Redmond.
But my big question is, what kind of margarine did they have? Because, I mean,
They don't have Dalewood.
Can't be trusted.
heard it doubles as a fuel source.
It doubles as several things.
Sorry.
Yeah. Would your family would there be a landline and answering machine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you noticed this morning as you like get your coffee and stuff that there's a message on the answering machine.
Ah, crap. I'm going to listen to it.
What are your parents' names?
I had this information. Did I write it down anywhere? Give me 1 second.
This interlude brought to you by Dalewood Creamery.
But we'll meet you.
Our new Bay Rat milk. Check it out now.
Oh, this sounds wrong.
What's everybody else doing well?
I can't believe it's not Bay Rat.
I can't believe it's not Bay Rat. What is everybody else doing? Okay, now that I've had my coffee
And apparently we've all had crack.
and a brief message letting my mom and dad know I'm alive still. And then I'm like, okay. Next step is going in the trees, right? Like,
No. We need more information first.
I mean,
Did you tell them that Gatsby found the key?
He
but
did. No. So
Harper,
Sarah.
no, wait, no, I'm serious. We've got to go into this now. Like our friends are out there. They could be anywhere.
But
We're not going to get any more information on this side of the woods.
we still haven't found Sarah's journals. Sarah said that she had put information about Cynthia in her journals. Maybe she put more information about the trees in her journals.
Just out of curiosity, if you were to enter a tree, which one would you go into?
I don't know. My point is that we need to start mapping this out. And hopefully, since we have a guide friend who has been there before, I look at Maya.
And I agree. But you also said that Sarah had a murder board in her room. Maybe now there's more information on that murder board that we might understand better.
Okay.
Didn't
so
she
back
have?
to
Didn't she have
Sarah's
pictures?
mom's.
Didn't she have pictures of trees?
All over the place, yes.
So maybe there's more information about what tree goes where in her room.
Okay. All right.
You know, before we start jumping into a new world with no map.
I just am like,
I know you want to go play the new game system. I got it. But let's get some information first.
no. Here, like Jared's thoughts are like this. Like our friends are still gone.
Yeah.
We have one person who apparently is completely positive they can travel between trees. Like, so that to me is like, well, we should go then. Like, but if we're gonna go back to Sarah's house, we have to do all that with still being chased by the FBI, the man in the hat. And every time that he shows up, since we can't fight him, we're gonna have to run. And I'm like, we might as well be doing something.
Well, then maybe. Well, I mean, but see, Harper, when you do stunts, you plan everything out to the last detail. You don't leave anything up to chance. You got to plan everything. Otherwise, people get hurt. So that's kind of where Harper's coming from. But if it makes more sense or it's less suspicious, I'm gonna suggest this: break up the party.
All right.
I mean, because I didn't go to Sarah's house. I could go. Me and Abby could go. We haven't been to Sarah's house, and then we can meet you. At the community center, someplace neutral.
Sure,
Or
that sounds good to me.
maybe you can get Maya's car to start.
We can check that out too.
Yeah, so on the message on the answering machine is, "Hey there, Josh. It's Daryl over at the Bay Rat Tours. You got a package here? Looks like somebody sent it to the wrong place. If you just come pick that up, it'd be great. Thanks. I'll be open tomorrow at 1. Yeah, thanks. Again, it's Daryl." And then hangs up.
Abby's been just like jotting that down. And then just comes into the room with coffee and a note. Like, we should probably go to Bay Rat Tours. I have to pick up something.
All right. Well, I was heading out anyways to go visit Sarah's mom. I can take you. Drop. We can swing by.
Yeah, just
Bay
gotta
Rat.
get whatever this is.
Jared,
I very
Go
much
ahead.
suggest that we do not take Natasha anywhere where she might be recognized. And
Fair
that we do
point.
not leave her here.
Jared,
Yes.
if
Harper.
we're gonna go in the trees, I think we need to be better prepared.
I hear what you're saying. I'm gonna hit a couple of my prepper friends and get some supplies for us.
You think you can take Tasha with you? Cause
Yeah. Again, Tasha, I want to be clear that you're not my prisoner and you're free to go at any time, in my opinion.
Where am I gonna go? I don't know how to get back.
Exactly.
It'll be fine. Just don't let the two Tashas meet. It's kind of a jarring experience.
I'm sorry. Okay, can you stop with the
wait a
like
minute.
80s movie, like action sci-fi movie problems?
What do you mean by jarring experience? Have you met one of other yous?
We weren't formally introduced.
What does that mean?
That
Are you
means
your
yes.
own mother?
Okay. Here's the basic story. Okay. I went out into the woods to rock climb out by the old radio place. I started rock climbing. The rock jutted out near a big tree, so I decided to keep going. Fell out of the tree, hit my head on the tree, and when I woke up, I was next to myself. The other myself hit her head a little harder than I did.
How hard?
It was a lovely ceremony.
So you weren't joking about the jarring part.
And lovely ceremony. Where did
She
you
died,
bury?
Harper.
I got that. Where was she buried?
I'm not 100% sure.
Not buried. Got it.
I guess you wouldn't have been able to. You wouldn't know because, actually, you know what? You wouldn't know because shortly after that, that's when you got scooped up by men in suits, and that's why you know where they had their little camp.
Oh, Maya.
Also, don't let her meet her mother. I don't know what it is. They always know.
They do always.
Okay.
Especially the
You
Italian
know
ones.
something.
So, Jared, since you're newer to town, I feel like there's less of a likelihood that she's going to run into somebody that she knows.
Me? Yeah, makes sense.
Tasha,
Yes.
if you encounter anybody you know, don't say anything.
Okay. Take your word for it.
Do we have like clothes or something that we can put her in, like a hat or sunglasses or something?
Second bedroom upstairs.
Yeah, because I mean, somebody's gonna notice if they see Tasha walking around in a suit.
Gatsby's wearing a purple wig.
Okay, so Abby, ready to head out?
Yeah.
We just don't even.
Don't even acknowledge me.
It stopped being shocking.
If she needs a wig, they're also in the second bedroom.
Wow.
Ooh,
What is this house?
prepared in a different way.
Is this house a bag of holding?
Keep saying that. What does
Don't
that
let Maya
mean?
in the basement.
Just stay out of the basement. Got it.
Who's
For the
Maya
things that
going
could-
with? Is mine going with Jared and Natasha?
I feel like that would just be tempting the man in the hat to go to one place.
So you're coming with
Yeah,
Harper and Abby? Okay.
I should go with Harper and Abby.
Okay.
All right, so the party is split between me and the NPCs. And the rest of the PCs who went off on a different one. Got it.
I'm just saying,
Break. Yeah.
having
Yeah.
the two people from another world in one spot might not be the best idea.
Wait, you're confirmed now from another world?
I woke up next to myself.
Oh, so you fell into this world from another one is basically what you were saying.
Yes, that or I
Okay.
hit my head on the top of the door.
It sounds like we had a Rick and Morty style situation where
What is that?
you fell through the crack and found a place where you're already dead and just fit yourself in there.
That's morbid.
but it makes more sense to me now. Sorry, it
Slightly
took
more
me a
accurate
long.
than I wanted it to be.
Took me a while to get there. Because I was like, did you fall? Did you both fall through? What happened? Sorry, sometimes I don't pick up on these things really quickly.
Pretty sure she was from here.
You're sure she was from here?
Pretty sure.
Okay. Besides, do you remember all the things that she does? Or are you guys two different people?
How far into multidimensional theory do you want to get?
Okay.
I think that question, like if you have shared memories or if it diverges at a certain point, is actually important. It'll help us to determine which one is you actually and which one is another Natasha.
Here's a
situation.
good indicator. We were out by the tree. Did you see a giant boulder?
I did not.
I was climbing one when I fell.
So you're saying you fell through a tree into another world, like through
I'm
the tree.
saying I fell, cracked my head open, and now I'm
Woke up.
here.
Here, where
Now
there
look
was
up
no
here.
boulder. So basically, when you woke up, there was no boulder, and there was a bot, and you were laying next to you dead.
But there was a tree,
Yes.
I remember in the story at the beginning where that was nearby to where you were. Theoretically, she could have fallen through a tree.
I think that's what he's saying. She's
Okay.
saying.
Well,
There's
6
her.
of one, half dozen of the other. Like you're the only Maya that I've known, so therefore, I can't really go one way or another on that,
Yeah,
right?
and,
I mean,
and
Well,
Maya, you know that like your memories aren't the same, but you do know that like there's subtle differences. Like a hedge might be in a different place, signs a different color, but like
The boulder
buildings
was
are
the
in
only
same
major
place.
indicator.
Like the buildings are all in the same place. It's still Dollar Champion, but for some reason the colors are different at Dollar Champion. Your house was the same place, but instead of, I don't know, white, it was painted blue, and you know.
Nightmare Stallion has a green label.
Right, exactly.
Oh
Like,
no, that one's banned.
Okay, that makes sense because then it's close enough that like kids at school wouldn't have noticed that anything's
right.
But I want you to notice
different. The
okay, let's put it in
raccoon.
terms of distance. And I'm gonna gesture to Natasha. Lawyer.
But you're not a lawyer,
No.
Maya. Are you?
So
You guys are still high school age kids, both of you and the Maya that we know.
yes.
I gotta get the
Right.
timeline of this down, right? How long has it been since this happened to you?
Probably a few years.
A few years. So you are the only Maya that I've known.
Okay.
you know what? We'll say it's been just under a year.
Okay.
So to me, this means that this is not a big change. Like you're the only Maya that I've known.
Yes.
So the fact
it would be
that you're from a different dimension is the big deal. But like it's not going. But like I trust that you're not a person to be concerned about. I do want to know what you know about this, though. Like, and is there something that prevents you from telling us about it outright? Outside of the fact that you just don't seem to recall about it?
It's kind of hard to unpack.
So that's a yes.
Yeah, I mean, that is going to be one of the things that that part of this building a map is that you have to unpack it a little bit more because we're
Yeah.
going to need those clues.
I think you're giving me too much credit for the things I know.
I mean, I'm giving you the potential to lead us through a situation you have more familiarity with until this moment. And I'm sorry, until last night, none of us knew that this was actually possible outside of like a Saturday afternoon matinee, like sci-fi movie. Like,
For real.
Okay, but like the breadth of my mechanical knowledge as to how this interdimensional gateway network works is I hit my head and fell in a tree.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying is that you moved from one place to another, and you have no idea how it happened. It just did.
I have a faint inkling. I think that think the more they fuck with the tree, the more trees are going to open.
Oh, so there's one particular tree that you think might be causing this? Is that what you tried to have us go get just now?
Did the biohazard tents surrounding its base not clue you in on which tree it might be?
I was completely trying to prevent you from being snatched away by a guy in a hat, so I'm sorry I wasn't checking out the tents around the tree.
He
Yeah.
was dragging me into the tents around the tree.
Yeah, and I was
And,
hitting him in the face with a crowbar to keep him from dragging you into the tents around the tree.
Yeah.
You're welcome
And,
again.
yeah, and what's a guardian? You never did answer that question.
That's No Face.
Oh, great. He's got a great nickname.
Well, better than Hat Man, I guess. What I mean, the name seems pretty
I think
self-explanatory, but who gave it to him?
well, it's kind of an extrapolation. I think that his purpose is to make sure these different places don't bleed into one another.
Well, he's failing big time.
Well, it's gotten more complicated. There were way less tents last year. I think they're getting a little more aggressive in their experimentations.
Yeah,
So
if our government,
really
if our
wanted to get
government
in there.
has this thing and has been experimenting on it for maybe a year since you came through, I'm just assuming because that's the furthest I can tell this activity has taken place. And if it's getting bigger, the more they experiment on that one particular tree, we could be dealing with thousands of incursions at this point.
You would think.
We don't know anything about the conditions that allow those doors to open. Still, is also a problem.
Right. All the more reason for us to find Sarah's journals and see if she's got any information.
I have a theory on how they open.
Okay, well then let's
Well,
finish our split up because I've got to lay low. I'm wanted by not only the police but the feds and my parents. So I'm sticking it out here at Abby's place and maybe trying to put in some calls to see if I can find any supplies for us. If I can, I'll run out and grab them and come back. Maybe see about Maya's car getting it powered back up again.
Is my phone still on the counter?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the battery out of it and put it in my pocket.
I think at this point, guys, we should probably take my plan from the other day and switch to burner phones. I gotta say, I think it's going to just be the safest bet at this point. And we have several $1,000s in cash.
You keep saying that, but if we spend it, we're liable to piss off somebody else.
We've had it for a day, and we're 16 years old.
Fair enough. Maya, is the reason they can track you specifically because your phone gives off a different signal? Because it's not from here?
I'm not sure, but...
Oh no, your phone is from here. It's one you got
Oh,
after
okay.
you crossed over.
Okay.
I'm
Never
not
mind
sure
then.
if they're tracking me through my phone, but...
Jared's seen too many movies. Jared, oh my God. Harper.
Yeah, the movies that you got to rule out in this are pretty big, so I'm sorry it's taken a while.
All right, so I head out to get the car started.
I put in a call to some of my buddies in the ROTC who have access to military hardware.
Okay.
What's on our way first? The Bay Rat or Sarah's house?
Which one's closer?
That's what I guess that's what I meant.
Sarah's house would be closer.
Okay. So let's stop there first.
Okay. So when you pull up, the first thing you see, like you pull up, is Vice Principal Wilkins from your school leaving Sarah's house. Like he waves goodbye to Franny Dawson, and he leaves Sarah's house.
I don't like that at all.
But then
Okay.
she sees you and she waves.
Hey, Miss Dawson.
Hey kids, it's good to see you back. Did you
Yeah.
forget something?
Well, I haven't been here yet.
Oh, that's right. You actually none.
None of us have.
None of you have actually. Yeah, never mind. Right. Oh, hi kids. Good to see you.
Hey, Miss Dawson. I'm so sorry we haven't stopped by sooner. It's been, kind of challenging without Sarah around. She had wanted me to look at something, something to do with one of her friend's cars, but she said that she left some details about it in her room. I know this is a little bit weird, but I kind of feel like I should at least follow through on that for her. Oh, this is such a bad excuse. I lied much more convincingly at the community center.
Oh, of course. Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
Dawson rolled a 2.
Well, she just loves, just happy to have company, I guess.
Yeah. In which case, Abby and Maya, she will corner you in the kitchen and be talking to you. She's also trying to pawn off food on you, because there's food that people keep bringing over all over the place.
Abby will take that
All over the
food.
kitchen,
There's-
anyways.
If there's pies, cakes, or cookies, she's on it.
Yeah, there's definitely those.
I can only live vicariously through my characters.
Food.
Okay, so I go up to Sarah's room.
Okay. How do you want to search Sarah's room?
Methodically, no.
Like, what skill would you be using that you have?
That's what I'm looking I'm looking at trying to figure. Well, I have intuition. I think that would be most likely what I would
Okay.
use, because cool is more about being popular.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
yeah.
I like it. So, Jared kind of told you what's happening in Sarah's room, and it's exactly what you described. There's lots of pictures of trees with doors in them, and there's pictures of of No Face, and there's a murder board. And as you're looking, you notice you see like some of the paint is, or no, there's marks on the floor behind her nightstand, which is like one of them cupboard style nightstands. If you move that back, hidden in a hole in the wall are 2 journals.
I take them.
Hmm.
Is there anything else in there?
No.
Do I notice anything else of interest at all? No? Should I spend a point?
Oh yeah, if you want more information, spend a point. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend a point.
Okay. So the painting on the easel is not of a tree. it's of Redmond, kind of. The paint is still wet. On that canvas. And the window's open, by the way.
I look out the window. Do I see anything?
No, you don't see anything now.
Can I spend another intuition point for more information, or is there nothing else
There's nothing else.
to get? Okay.
You just
I'm
have
the
a
I'm the person
feeling-
that looks through every room and every box and every jar.
Yeah, there's
Um,
you find some clothes. You don't really find anything else relevant to what's going
Okay.
on. Other than that, you're pretty sure Sarah's here recently. 'Cause
Okay.
the paint is
The
definitely
paint's
fresh.
still wet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture of the painting, and a picture of the murder board and everything. I just take pictures of everything tree related, and I take the journals with me and head back downstairs.
Okay. Do you like hide the journals in your bag or something?
Yes.
Okay. I think she'll corner you for a little bit with everybody else, and you'll have to
Do
talk to her for a
pleasantries.
little bit and stuff.
Yeah.
Jared,
Yo.
roll me preparedness.
Oh boy. Can I spin before I roll?
Yeah, if you want to spend points, go ahead, and we'll see if any of your buddies can come through with it for you.
I'm gonna spend 3 points out of preparedness. Let's get it. Five.
Okay, yeah. You call around, and it takes a little bit while everybody's still gone, though. One of your buddies promises you stuff, and then
Nice.
before everybody gets back, it takes like, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour, something like that. But somebody knocks on the door, and there is just like a box of stuff. It's got camping gear, camping gear, hiking bags, stuff, extra clothes, water, prepper food.
Nice.
And all that kind of stuff. Basically, you have 4 go bags that you can just take. You can go camping, hiking, whatever you need.
Nice. No, that's good. I get those ready to go, and I'm and wait it out for what I think each person should be able to carry.
Okay.
Because we're taking it all. Because who knows what we're gonna find once we get like deep into this.
It's a good idea.
And I check and make sure we have enough water is another thing because
Yeah. There's
knows?
like each pack has like a 1 liter canteen with it,
nice.
and probably
And then-
some of the capsules to clean water.
Yes, I was just about to ask about that. Good. All right, yeah, we're ready to rock. No falling off of mountains and hitting our heads in this team.
All right, and everybody else, you get out of there, and you head out to the Bay Rat Tours. Head out to Daryl's, and so Abby, do you going by yourself? Does anybody go with Abby? What's
Probably go in by myself. It's just like I just got to pick up this package.
okay? Yeah, go in. And the front, like the reception area, is empty, but there's a bell. It says please ring.
I'm gonna ring the bell.
You hear Daryl curse from the back, and he comes in. He's holding a wrench. He's covered in grease. Josh's kid, right? Abby?
Yeah.
You give me one moment. and he looks around, and then he throws his wrench on the counter. He doesn't wipe his hands off or anything, but he goes and he grabs this big white box, and he gets his, grease and oil all over it, and he sits on the counter and he goes, "Yeah, I don't know why somebody would send it here, but there you go."
I don't know either, but mail. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for picking it up.
No problem.
Hey, you have a nice day, and don't forget, if you ever want to see the Bay Rat, you just come get a tour.
Yeah. Super awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Gonna skitter out.
Yep. And then, is there anything else you want to do, or do you want to head back to Abby's?
Would there be like a small coffee stand between Daryl's and Abby's?
There's the diner. There's the Bay Rat Diner. There's not a coffee stand.
Okay.
You could probably go to Knuckleburger and maybe get a cup of coffee as well.
Oh, burger. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Knuckleburger.
Okay, so you make them go to the drive-thru at Knuckleburger. Does
Yeah,
anybody else
yeah.
get
Let's
anything?
definitely get a yes. A knuckle burger. Let me get a Royale with cheese.
As we're going through the drive-through, when we hit like a blind spot between the two windows, I'm going to put the battery back on my phone and toss it out the window.
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, so you grab some food, and you head back.
Cool.
Which, by the way, they have other stuff, but the classic burger for Knuckleburger is just it's like your regular burger: onion, tomato, lettuce, patty, cheese, but it's on an English muffin.
Ooh.
Damn, that's fancy. That's real fancy.
Get some of that.
I love that everybody else's reaction is that's fancy, and my reaction is, I mean, we had that every day. Influences of an English grandmother.
We can't hear you.
Did I just say this entire thing and you guys didn't hear me?
Correct.
Yes.
Awesome. I said it was a knuckle sandwich.
Oh. Boom, 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 boom. I
And I'm
like
sitting here and I was like, why weren't there any more groans to that joke?
I'm so mad right now.
Oh, it's awful because I had to explain it.
There's a reason it was awful. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Already
That's
did
the real
Wild-
reason it was awful.
Did Wild tell you what he named his burger joint in the other mask campaign?
No.
Phoenix Burger. Something that could always rise from the ashes.
Oh my god.
That's what I call my chicken shack, though.
So we're back at Abby's, yes?
Yeah.
I want to read those journals. Like, whoa.
I'm going to look through the pictures you got.
Okay.
Do I notice anything weird about this box?
Looks like a normal box. It's white. It's not like brown, but it's otherwise it looks like a normal box.
Does it have a return address on it?
No.
Not suspicious at all.
Abby's gonna go down to the basement and open the box.
What are your parents into?
They make a lot of drugs.
Yeah,
They
that's not what's in
Breaking
the box.
Bad it.
That's not
We smoke a lot of drugs, too. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing the voice of Abby's parents now. But yeah.
Instead, what's in the box is like a camcorder, like an old handheld camera. Like one that it doesn't use discs. It uses the old like mini whatever tapes.
Sets.
Yeah.
And then there is a tape in it, but that's all you got. That's what it is.
I'm gonna take the camcorder back upstairs. Does it have any power to it right now? Like, can
No.
I turn it on and no?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't have any power. You'd have to charge it. There was a charging cord in the box and stuff.
Yeah, we'll take that and also go just plug it in. I don't.
Um, Harper,
Help me, Obi-Wan
do you have
Kenobi.
a,
You're my
do you
only
have a
hope.
research skill?
I do. I have two. I have a 2 research.
Cool. So, what are you looking for in this book? In these books?
So Sarah told me that she knows how. What's her name?
How Cynthia died?
How Cynthia died. Yes. So I'm looking for that, and I'm also looking for any information about the TARDIS trees.
Okay. So first, it's towards the end of the second journal. The first one's full of information. And the first one is kind of your normal secrets, like weird things going around at school, crushes, stuff like that. The second one gets weirder. And towards the end of the second one is where who killed Cynthia Crenshaw is written. And it just says Maya Valentino killed Cynthia Crenshaw. However, by the timeline you were giving by Maya, it was not the Maya in your room with you. Because, according to Maya, she showed up a week after Cynthia died.
Dun dun dun.
Wow.
So at least we know I have the capacity to be a cold-blooded murderer.
I mean, don't we all though?
Hey.
I know I do.
Can I spend a research point to find out more about the trees? If there's anything in there, or is there nothing
So
about it in there?
there's an entry in there where she talks about a key, an old key that she said it has it's almost like an electric key, but it looks like it's a skeleton key, but it's not. It's like technologically advanced in other ways. And it opens trees. However, she learned that it needs to charge. Like, she opens a tree, goes through. It needs time to charge before she can do it again. That's the big thing. Otherwise, everything else is kind of what you already learned.
Normal stuff.
Multiple dimensions and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Oh, I go and share all of this information with everybody, including the fact that there was a new done painting in her room, which tells me that she is sneaking back to the house.
Well, that's wild. I'm sorry, you guys are back now, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is in the house, yeah. Or at least that's what I was doing.
There's a new painting, and she's coming back and forth.
Yeah, and apparently Maya killed Cynthia, but not this Maya.
Probably.
other
Original
Maya.
Maya.
Why did she say?
I don't know. And I hand Jared the journal and I say maybe you can find it.
I take a look at it with my research.
No, it does not say why in the journal. Why? However, Abby, you power up the camera.
Right.
Do you watch what's on there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so somebody is you can see bushes, leaves, and stuff in front of the camera, And then you can see somebody everybody knows.
Oh boy.
Well, not everybody. Jared, you met Sydney Bennett. In
I remember
the-
Sydney.
Yeah. In this, Sydney is. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Sydney is arguing with Maya, with the this world's Maya.
Mhm.
They're arguing over Cynthia.
This seems like the motive. It appears that the argument is about infidelity, or is it about a possessive nature? Infidelity. Okay.
A little bit of both, but
A
yeah.
little bit of both. Looks like there's some kind of shenanigans going on between. We got a classic soap opera three-way triangle between original universe Maya. We're just going to call this Prime Universe.
That's rude.
Prime Universe.
Sorry, illegal aliens don't get a vote yet in this situation.
Fine, then I won't take you through the trees.
You were not going to take us to the trees before this.
I'll drop the key on the counter.
Times.
Hold on. What?
What's this? What's this on the table?
Remember I said I had a theory about the trees?
Uh-huh.
I think this is how you open them.
This is the key that's in Sarah's journal. Maya, I swear, if you have any more secrets.
Listen, I just got that however long ago, when we were at the tree. And I'm not the one that got it, technically.
Where's the raccoon? Where's the raccoon?
I'm going to point over at Gatsby, and he's going to be wearing wizard robes, a wizard hat, and a fake beard.
Where do they get those costumes? Ah!
I feel like the costumes are just gradually being more and more well made.
Yes. It's like HBO is designing the costumes for this raccoon.
So you have the ability to travel through the trees.
Just so you guys know, I managed to talk to some of my friends. I got us a full setup. Sadly, we are a little short on the long distance weapon front, which I hope that we can maybe augment at some point. But we are prepared in case there's a cave in or we have to go out to sea. And we have water purification for up to a couple of weeks. So we should be good to go in case anything happens in the trees.
I should probably mention Gatsby got this from The Guardian.
Oh. Well,
So
he
there's a good chance he's trapped here.
Oh, that's great.
Awesome.
And so we didn't think about the fact that this came from the Guardian, who probably has some weird connection to it and could easily find where their key is.
That's why I threw my phone out the window. I was kind of hoping the two locations would confuse him.
Okay, so I think it's time for us to go to a tree.
Which one?
You know the one in the backyard works. Abby does. Abby's pretty sure that somebody went through the tree back there. Is that the tree you want to walk through?
So do we? Let's just put it all out in the open. Why are we going through the trees?
We're going to save Sarah and Casey. I think we can safely assume that Casey disappeared in a tree.
Casey's probably in trouble. I'm pretty sure Sarah's not, but
She
Yeah.
keeps coming here and leaving things and then disappearing again. Like, why wouldn't she just stay? So something's not right.
yeah. And to be fair, if she is somewhere else, the Guardian's probably looking for her too.
So this guardian, how often do you see him?
Maya sees this one all the time. Like,
Is
quite
it-
often.
I'm
Is
very
it
good at
getting-
running away.
Has it gotten more frequent recently?
Well, I've been seeing him a lot the last couple of days.
True.
Also, like, if we're being chased by a guardian, and the guardian wants you specifically, our two options now that we have the guardian's key are we can either just like give you the key and shove you out and let you do whatever, which I'm not a fan of that, or we can take the key because the guardian now doesn't have the key and go through the trees.
I vote go through trees. Why not?
I was originally planning to go through the trees to begin with, so yeah, let's rock it. Welcome to the team.
I just want to point out, there's one guardian here chasing me, possibly Natasha. Oh shit, Natasha.
Do we take her with us?
We leave it up to her. Again, she's not our prisoner. I say that she gets to vote whether she stays here and takes her chances or comes with us.
Do you think you can get me back to my world?
I can't guarantee anything, Natasha. I'm
Look,
sorry.
Maya.
It'll probably be closer to your world than this one.
I
It's
mean, I
not-
guess I'll take my chances.
Okay.
If you
All
let
right,
me
but
come with.
but for the purposes of the people who are trying to get back to this world at some point, maybe this is prime.
Well,
That's-
how will we
That is so
know?
offensive.
How will we know that
I'm
this
sorry.
is-
Maybe how will we know when this is the right one?
Yeah.
All of our cars will be here.
Yes, because
The wall will say
entirely
"fuck
unusual.
off, guardian."
Okay, that's
Okay.
a fair point.
That's a fair one.
fair point.
That's probably more likely is the fuck off guardian. Got it. So I was about to say, we didn't even know that Maya was not Maya. And she's been
It-
here for almost a year.
Maya
to be
is
fair-
Maya to me again.
Well,
To be fair, spray paint is hellishly difficult to get out of drywall. You might as well just replace the wall.
The fact that your Maya actually killed someone, and to my knowledge, this Maya lost a fight to a guy with no face earlier today. So I don't think that
hey.
I don't think they've killed anybody.
If he can take on a pack of bikers, he's not going to have trouble with a scrawny 16-year-old.
All I know is that I kicked him and he fell on his back the other day, and that was just me. That
Oh
was just
yay!
me.
You got him in a weak point from a point of advantage.
all right.
I threw a rock at his knee. It's really more about where you hit and knowing your. Okay.
That's right. That's right. Technique.
So the real question is, do we go during the day or do we wait for it to get dark?
When have we
Wanna do
seen
this in the dark?
Sarah? When have
think-
we seen signs of Sarah more often, day or night?
I'm going to say
Well-
night just because you would see the lights more easily at night.
Yeah, and what I heard from the quarterback was that they were seeing people disappearing into the woods at night. So it does seem to be a more active phenomena after dark.
So then we should go during the day
It is day
because here's the thing: if we go at night, then Sarah's gonna be here.
All right, well then, if we're gonna go during the day, let's take like a little bit more time, get ready,
Re-
and then
Would it be
Restock
nighttime by then?
our buckets.
yeah, literally use the bathroom in your own reality for the last time, maybe before you go. You have no idea what's
I mean,
gonna be like.
I'm long past that point, but sure.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, here's my question. Do you want to go through the tree before the end of this episode?
Oh boy.
Does that mean that things are going to happen immediately on the other side of the tree?
No. It would be like, see, it would be a great point because next week we're not meeting, so I can give you a new system, and we can do all that, or we can wait, and you can play around in Bubblegumshoe some more. It's up to you.
I say we go through the tree.
Tree,
Well,
tree,
what-
tree,
Tree.
tree.
Tree. Okay, tree. That
I
way
mean,
we.
I can do either. Either one is good.
I mean, realistically, Bubblegumshoe is a fun system, but we don't have a whole lot here that
We'd have to do it. The whole purpose is to go through the new
Yeah.
system in the tree, right? So yeah, so let's go through the.
Okay, let's see if the next system is I do, and I'm excited about the randomness of what it could be, and
Yeah.
but I am kind of in love with how things have been going in Bubblegumshoe, but I feel like the characters are so solidified now and like their attitudes that we'll be good. to carry
I'm a
over
little
everything.
shit.
You
Our definition.
you have been lying to these people this whole time, and I've kind of considered that Jared is just like
let's
whatever.
be
it's
fair.
just Maya.
Let's be fair. Nerdy and I worked this out like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
This whole time. No, I'm just kidding.
So you walk through, like, the last scene is like opening up the tree, and everybody going through.
Oh man, hang on. Can I have I really hope that this is like the Stargate moment where it's like a really big activation thing that happens, and we all are like dazzled by this when this opens, and we take a moment and just I'll see you on the other side.
Of course. And then you all go through, and then the camera cuts back to the camcorder with the tape still playing, watching as Maya and Sydney argue. Maya starts to walk away. They're in the woods, by the way. Maya starts to walk away. Sydney picks up a tree branch and hits Maya in the back of the head. And the last glimpse on the tape is a view of Sarah Dawson's face as she's running away from this.
Oh man,
So Sydney.
killed Maya.
Killed Maya Prime.
Maya Prime, and then Sarah found out about it and ran from him to the woods and got lost out here.
What does that have to do with Cynthia?
Well, they were arguing over Maya killing, technically partly because Maya killed Cynthia.
Oh, because Maya killed
Right.
Cynthia. Got
That's
it.
right. That's right.
That's right. Dang.
So intricate. Whoa.
And that's why she was keeping my secret.
Because she watched Maya's murder happen. And then Maya shows
My
back up.
perfect in school. Oh my god. That's frightening. Oh, this is so creepy in that Twin Peaks way that I love it. It's all subtle creep.
And this is our baseline.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We
This is
haven't
our
gotten into the
Scooby-Doo
weird
Mysteries
stuff yet.
show. This is our Scooby-Doo Mysteries version, right?
Scooby-Doo, but when you take off the mask, it's even worse.
Oh
It was
no.
Scooby-Doo, but done by the cast of Buffy. I feel like it's the problem.
Wow.
Zoinks. I think it's-
Jinkies.
All right, I think it's about that time when we sign out for the night. And we will start with our first time member again. Abby,
Yay.
who are you? Where can we find you?
Hi, I am Michi. You can find me on Twitter at Michisaurus. I am going to be here on Monday nights for half the session usually, for reasons. Otherwise, I'm not really doing that much on the internet. I'm helping out I'm a mod over at Welcome to the Party, and also helping to spearhead the New to the Party initiative, where we make space for new players, new DMs, new concepts, all sorts of new stuff. And yeah, that's me.
All right, and Harper, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet?
Hi, I'm Fiona Fatale. You can find me on Twitter at Fiona Fatale 2L. I'm also at Welcome to the Party and here at Nerds with Dice.
And Maya.
I am a gremlin.
True fact.
I am Rain Hayes. You can find me here on Mondays. And have we scheduled the new thing yet?
The new thing?
The superheroes?
That won't be streamed.
Okay.
Yeah, those will just be. Otherwise,
Then you'll just
everything
find me
else
here on
will-
Mondays.
Otherwise,
and-
other projects are in the works. But yes.
You can also find me on Dungeon Masters Guild, where I have many, many products.
That is right. And you can find that under this. And hey, Michi, do you still make soap?
I do. I'm going to be getting back into it shortly, but
You
there's
can
still
find
some
those
products.
links in the chat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's been a while since I've streamed something, so
Yeah, I almost forgot. I set those commands up for another game that was going to happen months ago, and then kind of fell apart and came into this one. Jared, who are you, and where can we find you on the internet?
I'm again Vulgar Magic on Twitter and on Twitch. Pretty soon we're going to be launching our Red Arrow reviews again. I'm always plugging that, and I've just finalized some plans for my Savage Gardens homebrew campaign, Wardenclyffe 2.0. Pretty fancy combination that I made of Hunter x Hunter the anime and John Wick the movie. You might dig it. We're going to have some good people testing it out for me to see if it's actually worth playing. Come watch it.
Awesome. And I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. I play a few games. You can find me here or on Welcome to the Party. Next Monday instead, I will be a little later on Side Quest over on Welcome to the Party. Did I skip somebody? No, I didn't skip.
No, it's never bad.
okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I was just like, wait.
Yeah, no, thanks, because then suddenly I was like, wait, did I? Okay. But yeah, I'll be over there on that. Actually, we'll be playing Bubblegumshoe in Redmond, Massachusetts. A little different story. But it won't be taking place within the world of this. That'll be on Side Quest, and then we'll be back for more Sarah Dawson's 10,000 Worlds on the Monday after that. Right now, there is nothing else. I am working to change that. And yeah, that's everything. So we're gonna go raid. We're actually gonna go raid Welcome Party RPG. They're actually playing side quest right now, so I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what system they're playing, but I'm sure they're having fun.
Lasers and feelings.
Are they? Okay, yeah, lasers and feelings. Enjoy. We will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.
Bye.